Hello, all my water energy out there. If you are Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, this reading is for you. If water is in your Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, anywhere in your chart, this reading could be for you too. So, what I'm doing here is this represents all water energy. First of all, I want to apologize for being so late. I've been so busy and running the roads. I got to go all over the place. I clean all over in all different regions. And I don't want to complain because I really like it. And I like my work that it's, I get to work on my own and um, but it really keeps me busy. So my apologies for being so late here. Okay. So here on the table, I have the medicine wheel, and all journeys begin in the east. Okay. And this is where our spirit is. This is where our fire is. This is sunrise, yellow, new birth. Okay, so it makes sense that this is where we begin all journeys. It represents morning and spring and childhood. And in a way, when we do begin a journey, we are like a child because it's all new, we're learning, we're trying to get it right, we're practicing. So it's very much like this. So I'm going to take some cards for each direction. Okay, this is for all water signs. And this deck is the Chakra Wisdom deck. I've never used this deck before. In fact, I never even opened the box. It was gifted to me because I thought it was going to be talking a lot about the chakras, and I don't know a lot about the chakras, and I felt intimidated. I thought, oh, but it's not. It's just color coded that way. So I can still talk a little bit about them, but I don't really like to talk about what I don't know completely. So, anyway, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I should move this table back attention. There we go. I just don't want the camera jiggling. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do they need to know for late September to late October? These are always 30 days, so it doesn't matter what date I do them. They could take 30 days to unfold. Doesn't have to necessarily take that long, but it could. Okay, so all right, Cancer, Scorpio, right there. Wonder how many. 1, 2. We need 2 more. So there's 1 for the east, 1 for the south. We need a west and a north, and we're good to go. Tell me for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Whew. Okay, I'm going to take that one. That's the one that was sort of... We need 1 more for the north. The north represents the mind and night. Okay. All right. Ooh, we like that. Okay, so let's start over here in the east. Let's turn them all over. Get my glasses on. Oh, hold on. Got to do a little quick cleaning. So in the east, where we begin, we have the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups, sometimes can represent remorse, regret, because something has been said or done that seems like it can't be fixed. Okay, this is it. I've really blown it this time, or they've really blown it this time. And it doesn't seem like we can get this back. Okay, This is probably in a relationship, whether it's a friendship, a lover, a family member, at work, whoever. But it doesn't seem like this can get back to where it was. But it can. There is still a solid base here to work on. Although feelings have been hurt, um, it's probably regret from both sides. Usually this isn't one-sided. It's both sides feel, they wish they could have unsaid something or undone something or want to explain themselves or something like that. But we're deep in our pain here. We're not ready to completely give up this grief yet that we're feeling. Okay? So this is where you begin this journey here, this month, okay? This situation. I also like to refer to the east as the bottom of the mountain, where we begin all journeys. And you can look at each side of the mountain as a suit in the tarot. One side is the cups and where we start a relationship, start a job, or start building security in our lives, or a new perspective or behavior or belief, whatever. We all begin at the bottom of the mountain. And as you know, climbing a mountain is challenging. There's some rewards and there's challenges. So it's, this here rises to the peak in the middle of and the top of the mountain is the achievement, the ultimate, where you feel successful in this endeavor. Okay? Sometimes we don't make it all the way up the mountain in things that we begin. We decide to give up halfway. The Five of Cups is one of those halfway points. So this is in the emotional realm. But it's also affecting our ego here because it's in the fire, right? So our ego is involved as well. Or I should say your ego. I always speak, reflective of us, you. So in the south, which is the realm of the emotion, okay, and it's also the realm of youth, okay, and where we're tested and challenged and we're very passionate. It's very watery, The south also represents afternoon and the summer. So you have the Five of Coins, another five. There's changes going on for you here. Fives are about changes where we have to make an adjustment in ourselves. We can't change anyone else, So we realize something's got to change here, okay? In the Five of Coins, again, it's for one thing, it's being left out. It's feeling left out, not included. Now, this might be your own choice. You might be, backing away or hermiting yourself, kind of staying away from the situation. Or you may not feel like you fit in anymore, and are thinking about changing. I think making big changes here. This could be in relationships because both of these are in the emotions, and the ego as well. Okay? So you're just at this time of change right now. You're going to make some changes, some adjustments. I don't know if you will go back to this. You may go change direction or change your who you invest in, basically. Who you're going to invest in. Because you want to invest in people and situations that invest in you. All right. It's always a two-way street, as you know, because in the Six of Pentacles, it's about give and take. And also um, in the next cycle of the wheel is give and take. You know, this is where you decide that this is what you're looking for. You want some sort of equality, I think. There's something not quite equal, okay? So interesting enough, here is the Six of Coins. I didn't even look at it, tell you the truth. I was really focused on this. So look at that, Six of Coins. This is where, and this is in the West. And the West is about the physical. It's where, you know, it can represent give and take, prosperity, and poverty. You know, there's these, it's a lot about balance here, right? So, and it's also the return, okay? I like to say the return. After all these tests and challenges and this time of figuring out, you know, what our path is. Like I said, we can't decide for other people. We can only decide for ourselves. So here, this is very much about sharing, give and take. You may be called upon to share something that you to give, to invest in something, okay? You also may need help. This could be, you know, this could be trading too. You could be trading now. You know, I can give you this for that. And it is about respect. Okay, it's about treating yourself with respect and treating others with respect. It's really this balance area. And this is maturity too when we get to the West, right? When we get to the physical part of ourselves, because we've matured and we've learned how to balance this now in our lives, right? So, you know, getting near, like, maybe second week in October, maybe you this may not be feel so challenging for you anymore. You're realizing, I think this is a lot about your boundaries, but how you react to them, how you want to um you know, how you want to it to reflect it outward, right? But I think that you need to go through some grieving time for a bit, some kind of processing time for a bit. This is emotional, spiritual work here. But then when you get over here to the West, to the physical, to the adult, to the return, you you uh are able to balance it more without all this upsetting, like without getting all upset and feeling wounded and wronged. And because I don't think you let people go by your boundaries, but you don't build 10-foot walls either. You know, it's this good balance. It's like, you know, what is seems fair to me is, how about this? You know, it's uh, also, you might have an increase in finances too come this fall. Yeah, come this fall in the northern hemisphere. I know there's others in the southern hemisphere that are going into the spring. So you may have an increase in income coming in where you're able to, I feel like you're able to do things with it, because as much as it comes in, it's going to go out. I think you're reinvesting. I feel like there's this trade, this give and take thing happening here, okay? Now, in the north, which it rules our mind, and it's about being an elder, the wise one. It represents winter and the night. And it also represents our behavior, listening, our attitude, and understanding. There's a certain level of understanding. So it's when we've come through this whole experience and now we understand what it was for, what we are doing, what we need to do now, where we need to start again now in the wheel. And you have the Queen of Swords. This could be an air sign around you, that you're dealing with. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, female or male. This could be the relationship, the changes that are going on here, feeling, you could feel gypped, left out, maybe not considered in some way, and you're realizing, if there's boundaries being stepped on, it's because we're letting them, we need to create good boundaries, not, like I said, sky high, but fair, and this protects me, and I believe it protects you, so anyway, this also could be yourself in sound mind. You have a sound mind about this situation come, October 20th. That's what the date today is. 21st. Oops. 21st. Come October 21st, you will have a sound mind. Not as much in your emotions, I think. I think that you're able to think clearer. You're figuring out what are the facts, what are the numbers, and also not letting anyone cross that line. You don't need to fight or cry. You just say, no, that's not going to work for me. You're very like I said, you're really of sound mind here. You understand, have a way better understanding of the situation. But you had to, work out your emotions, because there could have been a feeling of loss or being left out or something like that, And it does say there's something to build on here. It may never be what it was before, but there's something. All right. So now I'm going to take out the Cartomancy. This is actually a Cartomancy reading. And I'm doing a bit different this month. You may like it. You may not like it. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. I don't mind either way, as long as you're not too nasty with me. Because I have a fireside, don't forget. But I don't mind if you say, not feeling it, Lynn. I prefer the other ones, which I understand. We all want that, attention on that specific thing or our sign individually. And I really like doing that. But just lately, I haven't had the time. I haven't. I've been working a lot. And look at that, what jumped out. Enough about me, the cards are saying. Enough about you, Lynn. 6 of diamonds. 6 of coins right there, eh? So this is taking steps financially in your investments, in your security, making this more balanced. It could be money coming in. You could be gaining. You're definitely gaining financially. I'm going to tell you that. Um, um, you could be getting more work or more clients. You could be anyway. It's just more money. So you're able to reinvest. So it says the cards are ready to cut. My water babies. Now they got to be kind of even here, right? Only sometimes you got to do it this way. That's it. So first we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. So the cool thing about this is you get this whole pile. All right. Now I divide the cards into 3 sections. Sections of 3, I should say. If it works out that way. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Usually does pretty close, you know. Pretty close. Isn't that interesting? I think I might keep this group of 5 together. Very interesting. Okay, so Cancer. You have the King of Spades, the 2 of Diamonds, and the 7 of Diamonds. The King of Spades, now this could be yourself or someone around you. Very dark eyes. Could have dark features too, dark skin, dark hair. I usually see this guy as a lawyer or a doctor, perhaps. But they're very strategic and to the point, I would like to say. This could be a lawyer. Looks like you're having a meeting. It looks like about money. And you might be getting the settlement or the money that you were hoping for. There's wishful thinking. You're having a money about your wishful thinking, or a meeting about wishful thinking regarding some sort of money. You could be suing someone. You could be getting working out the finances. You're working out the finances with someone, trying to get it in your favor, obviously, okay? Now, this guy doesn't have to be a banker, a lawyer, a doctor. It could be also regarding your health, I'm going to say, okay? Could be regarding your health, meeting with a doctor. It just could be someone that you're thinking about partnering with financially, doing something that where what I don't know. It's gotta help you financially, okay? So next set, you have the 10 of Spades, the 9 of Hearts, and the Queen of Diamonds. This is really nice. It looks kind of daunting, but it's really nice, actually. 10 of Spades is where you start in a situation. So this is an impassable barrier, something that you can't seem to get by, and it prevents you from succeeding in what you're trying to accomplish here, okay? So it seems like there's something in your way, some sort of a block to your wish, all right? However, I think this Queen of Diamonds, now this could be a woman or a man. I usually see this person as older than you. They're mature, they're older, probably over 50, and could have green or gray eyes. They probably have white or gray hair, maybe platinum, like that funny color white. Um, but I think they're going to help you. Okay, I think that you know what it looks like to me. Someone's going to save you from a real tough situation. It almost looks like a rescue to me. But anyway, this person is going to help you. All right. Or, in some ways, when I'm looking back at this tarot and these four directions, this could be the person that you were having difficulty with here. That something ended. There was not, you couldn't get by it, an impassable barrier. Well, there's no going back to that, you know. But this says that something good is going to come out of this. And maybe that needed to happen. Maybe you needed to go up against that wall, or they did, or whatever. Because sometimes we need to be pushed to that point to see the light, the whatever it is we need to see. So anyway, I think that the situation is gonna um come around in the best way. All right. um I'm gonna tell you something else too. Sometimes we need to hit rock bottom to know how good our life really was, to see how good life is, and say, like, to clear everything, just put everything in perspective. And there's something good about this ending for you. Okay, something really good. It probably could be the best thing that ever happened to you, that ending. Okay, so then you have the Five of Hearts, the Five of Clubs, and the Two of Clubs. Change and change. Isn't that interesting? Two fives, two fives. It looks like there's going to be a meeting here to try and work something out. Okay. And you got the exact fives that were in the tarot: the Five of Hearts, the Five of Clubs, the Five of Cups, the Five of Coins, which are very similar, right? Dealing with the emotion and also dealing with our security, our stability, feeling safe. So it looks like to me there is changes happening. And I think that you need to feel more stable. This is what you need to feel. You don't want to feel I don't know. The other thing is that you definitely could have an increase in work. You're getting more work, okay? More opportunities. You could be going to an interview. This is a business meeting, usually about work, okay? This is going to make you happy, okay? Uh, I think you're getting help. It could be from this woman or man. It could be from this woman or man. Anyway, so next you have the Six of Spades, the King of Hearts, and the Ace of Spades. Very interesting. So, I got to tell you, there's some sort of ending here. Okay. This King of Hearts is either a blue-eyed man or woman, and there is steps backwards. Steps are starting to go backwards with this person. All right. This also could be your heart's desire, the one you really had it for. Your heart was just a thumping for. I think it's coming to an end. If this was your planned sweetheart, all right. So it's coming into an end. It looks like things are unraveling in some way. Sorry. So then you have, look at this bunch here. Okay, this is very interested. bookended by eights with an 8 dead center in the middle. Okay? 8 of hearts, 3 of diamonds. 8 of clubs, 6 of hearts. 8 of spades. So this is a lot of talk, a lot of conversation. There's something here that's going to make you very happy. Someone could be flirting with you. They may want to hire you to have you around more often. They want to help you too, I think. Okay. There's you got 2 wish cards in your line here, Cancer. And so there's certain parts of your wishes that are coming through, or good things are coming to you. I think you also have the gift of the gab. It's something about your communication. You're able to persuade people. You have the gift of persuasion, perhaps. But in matters of the heart, I'm seeing you could have a big meeting. You could get together to try and gain some ground with someone special, or it doesn't have to be someone special necessarily. It could be friend, family, okay? Whoever this relationship with is. Because you want to gain ground, okay? You could be sweet talking. You could be trying to help them in some way. You might be helping with them with a job at work. Anyway, lots of talk going on here, okay? Trying to make some headway in this relationship. Trying to gain some ground again, okay? Get somewhere. Make up for something lost here, But just be careful, okay? Because what I'm saying is don't talk too much. That's what I'm saying. You do have the gift of the gab, but don't talk too much, because if it gets, you don't want to be in confrontations now. And now I've said I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant. And you know what I mean? Like, don't try and build too fast, is what I'm saying here. Don't try and build too fast, because it could lead to some sort of pressure. I'm feeling like pressure. Someone's feeling pressured. This is what I'm feeling, okay? You got like 1, 2, 3, 3 sixes here. So you're taking a lot of steps. You're making a lot of headway. I think as far as your work and finances, things are going really well. Things are coming together for you. In the emotions and your relationships, there's more difficulty. Uh, I got to be honest with you, Cancer. Someone could have a near-death experience, near death, because of the path they're on, the steps that they're taking, unraveling. Okay? This is for some of you. Someone could have a near-death experience, so they could OD, but not die. I don't, it's dangerous that what they're playing with, whoever this is, okay? So, Scorpio, this is your line. Let's see what you have here. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Okay, 5 of spades, jack of diamonds, 4 of diamonds. Another 5. Okay. So this is about loss, this 5. Okay. So in the beginning, there was loss. Something has been lost here. Okay. This is remorse, regret, feeling just, again, not included kind of thing, eh? And then you could get some news, or it's like you need to make a decision here, okay? You could get an email, a call, something, and you need to make a decision. This is a financial decision or something to do with your security. Could be your home too. All right, and it's feeling at a loss in your security. I also feel like, you know what I feel like? You're not able to make decisions in this. It's you have no say, no control. All right, so it's very difficult. Then you have the 10 of clubs, the 4 of clubs, another 4, right? And the 6 of clubs. So that's all of the 6s out now. So this is very, 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 very good. Okay, for a big thing, this looks like work. Okay, there's some sort of work that could come along. This could be your own business. This could be, oops, it's pretty windy today. But this is something that could be long lasting. Also, you could move work sites, like be in another department or something like that. Because the 10 is the end and the beginning, but also something long lasting. It could be um, something to build. All right. Then you have the 4 of clubs and the 6 of clubs. So I think at first you could have some doubt of whether this is what you want. But I'm going to tell you, in this opportunity, there's room to grow. All right. With this 6 of clubs, there is room to grow. You may start here, but you could end up here. And it could be time to grow too. This, I feel like this is an established business. Maybe it's probably not your own business. I feel like this is something established. Could have been there for a century. I don't know. Long time. But it's not something that's going to be, short lasting. This is solid workplace. Okay. Could even be an institution of some sort. All right. But I feel like there's room to grow here for you. At first, you're not sure if it's what you want, because I think you're not sure if it's what you want. Because you're starting here. All right. But I'm telling you, you could be here. So it has a lot of potential. Then you have the 4 of spades, the 7 of clubs, and the 9 of diamonds. Um, It looks like you're worried. There's something worrying you about finances, okay? Finances. And what's worrying about you is I don't think you're necessarily ambitious. I think you like to do what you want when you want. Perhaps this is why there's some doubt here about working. It even could be a financial place, it's financially driven. Something about this work, okay? Could be really good pay, really good pay. But there's something that you're doubtful about. It's an ambitious place or an ambitious endeavor that this would be. And I think you're wondering if this is you. Is this me? It's financially driven somehow. All right. And I don't know if you think you're a good fit for this, right? Back here. Where do I fit? Where do I fit? Also, too, you could be, one of the things that could be changing about you, because there's lots of changes, right? Lots of fives going on here, is the reason you make a decision. Like before, you could have been money driven to make your decisions, right? Or and now you don't have to worry about that, so you can make decisions based on different reasons. Where do I feel right? Like sometimes we can't think about that. It doesn't matter where I feel right, I gotta pay the piper. So but at this time you might be in a position where you can make decisions from a different perspective. Up here, the Queen of Swords, right? So Queen of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts. All right. So this looks like it's communication from a brown or hazel-eyed woman to a blue-eyed woman. This is sort of communication. This could be an offer. Like I said, it looks like something's going on here in the workplace, and it could be something you're signing. This could be documentation, needing to sign something, an agreement perhaps, contract. I don't know, but it's between you and this blue-eyed woman. I think these are the two signatures on it. Now, this could be men too. Could be brown or hazel-eyed man and a blue-eyed man. Sometimes this blue-eyed man is who we have a crush on, we have a thing for, and this could be an agreement of some sort, okay? It could even be alone. It could even be alone, all right? That's a possibility. So, then you have the King of Clubs, the Three of Spades, and the Five of Diamonds. The King of Clubs is a brown or hazel-eyed man. Now, these club people, they're, creative, they're chatty, they're action-oriented, they're networkers, This said there's some sort of obstacle, all right, to some income or money coming in, all right, the money coming to them. It looks like there's an obstacle for them to money coming to them, or to have any money to use, to give out, to share, all right. So, yeah, there's an obstacle to their finances. Any one of these people can be you, Scorpio. Any one of these people back here can be you, Cancer. And also, sometimes we could relate to Scorpio's line better than we can relate to Cancer's, or perhaps Pisces. So, it all kinds of blends. I'm just saying that take the energy. It's the water energy. All right. So then we hear our last two cards, the Jack of Clubs, the Seven of Spades. I got to tell you, I'm going to click these onto these because I think this person, this King of Clubs, which could be a woman too, brown or hazel eyes, is a friend. All right. They could be crying. They could be embarrassed, perhaps even ashamed that their finances are in a real pickle here, it looks like to me. But they may need help. I'm getting the feeling you're going to loan them money. I think so. But I think you should put something in writing, okay? I don't care who it is. If it's your sister, who it is, you get it in writing. All right, that's from me to you. This is experience, you know. You got to put your hat on. I know that you're probably a very giving, caring person. Maybe you have more than you need, you know. Remember, we're back. You might be asked to give and lend, and you may be willing to share the wealth. You're probably like that because you know what comes around goes around. You also may be trading with this person. Okay, so you might say, listen, I'm going to loan you this money, but I really need this work done, or I really need my car fixed, or I really need a ride to Timbuktu and back on the 17th of November, you know, and you do me and I can do you, man. Like this, it's a give and take spirit. All right. One day you may need to go to them for this very same thing. And isn't it nice, you know, when we can have people in our lives like that. So I think this is a very moving experience between you guys. It's the last five too, right? This is good change, the good change, but there's a lot of emotion tied up in this. All right, but definitely this is a friend of yours. I think you trust this person, and you probably can trust them. All right. So Pisces, you're at 46 minutes and 17 seconds. Let's see what we got here. They're up all pretty even, too. I like that. I think they're all... I bet you if I counted, it would be almost identical in the count, because it looks like it. And the amount of piles and everything. Geez, I'm good. I am good. When you're hot, you're hot. Okay, so, Pisces. First, you have the Eight of Diamonds, the Three of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts. Man, is this nice. So this is sweet talk. It looks like there's some romance going on. The Eight of Diamonds is ambitious talk, is basically what it is. It's ambitious talk. Really investing, you know, talking to win, basically. And you're really focusing on someone special. You know, this is one person you got your eye on, or they got their eye on you. You know, it could be mutual, but there's Cupid is here. You want to win. You could be talking about, you know, what you have and trying to impress this person, I think. Let them know that you're a good catch, you know, or they are to you. You know, there's some sort of communication going on here that is definitely building some potential, that's for sure. Then you have the Seven of Hearts, the Two of Hearts, and the Ten of Diamonds. Geez, you know, this could, this is a passionate get together, okay? I'm going to tell you something. You or this other person has an issue with jealousy. Very jealous. When you're really hot about someone, you're very passionate, but you're very jealous too. You know, mine. Just be careful with that a little bit, okay? Or they could be very jealous. You know, just saying. One of you, maybe both of you. But this, when you guys get together, because this is a passionate meeting, you are going to feel like $1,000,000, basically $1,000,000. Now, for some others of you who aren't having a romantic spark in your lives, this is a business meeting about money that's going to make you very, very happy. This is something you're investing in. It could be a lifelong dream, something you've always wanted, never dreamed that you could really be this happy doing something you love and making money too. So it's got everything in it that is what you've always wanted, what you've always you know, this was your highest ambition. That's 8 and 10. You know, it's like that dream job, and they're going to pay me to do this too. Oh my God. Um, I got a feeling someone's got a crush on you. They are looking at you. Okay, they could be younger as well, and blue eyes. All right, Pisces. Then you have the Eight of Hearts, the Queen of Spades, and the Nine of Clubs. Well, new relationship. Okay. One of you has very dark eyes. Now, also, doesn't have to have very dark eyes. This is the separate, this is single not by choice card. So this is a female or male who was, it was widowed, divorced, or separated. Okay, so they had a relationship and kids and all that. Sometimes they wear their pain. They're still hurt, you know, still healing. Okay. But this is definitely something new, a new relationship starting here. And this is at the job site. This is where they work or where you work. Okay. And it's like as soon as you see each other. Now, this could be just a friendship developing at work, a new friend. All right. Because these hearts don't always have to be, you know, the love of our lives walking in or walking out. It can be work friendships, you know, community friendships, family, or our lovers. Okay. So this is around the work site, though. All right. This is a new relationship developing. Well, new opportunity for relationship developing. This person could be just starting there at your work. That's why this is just, this is, or you are, one or the other. So that's why you're just meeting. Three of clubs, two of spades, 10 of hearts. You got like a heart in almost every pile here. All right. So this, you want, there's a hard work and perseverance going into something or someone, but there was separation. All right. You could have put in a lot of time and energy into a someone or a relationship or a situation, but there, they left, you left, there was separation. It was like gone, they're gone. But um it brought that to a conclusion. All right, it could be what is going on here. All right, I got to tell you, there's some remedying that needs to go on here. All right. um like this two of spades is really the first card that's indicating there was a separation in some sort of relationship that you thought had a lot of potential, that you'd put work in to, and you know, you thought it was going to make you happy. It could be with this someone that in the past, or I think you still got feelings for this person, to tell you the truth, whoever this was or is. You know, it seems like there could be in October separation, and it may not be because you're upset. It may not be a fight or anything. Maybe, you know, they have to go and do training somewhere, or they're going to go on a trip. You know, you know how distance makes the heart grow fonder. And so whatever the reason the distance is, the heart is definitely growing fonder here. Okay? Sometimes we need that to appreciate someone. If we're around people too much and they'll drive us crazy, and then when they're not there, we're like, I miss his craziness. Women, eh? So then you have the Ace of Clubs, the Four of Hearts, and the Nine of Spades. Okay. I've got to tell you that I think there could be a health issue with something that I think this is at home, okay? Work you're doing at home, some sort of work you're doing at home, or um, it's around the home anyway, okay? There could be some sort of health issue. Um, You know what I got a feeling of? It came to my mind and I don't know where it came from, but insulation. Remember when they used to put asbestos in homes and just insulate with anything? And I almost get a feeling like there's something around your that's upsetting your peace, okay? So it's hard to breathe or it's causing health issues. So whether it's physical health, mental health, emotional, I don't know, but um I think you're looking for ways to remedy it, okay? And so also attached to this, it's causing trouble. And it's causing trouble with this King of Diamonds, okay? Now, the King of Diamonds could also be a female. This person could be older than you. They're usually mature. They usually want to, like in this situation, I feel like this person wants to be listened to. They want, this is what I say and this is how it's going to be. And too bad. Too bad. You know what I mean? And so I feel like um, this is causing trouble. It's really and be careful of the trouble it could cause with this person. Now, this could be you. You could be the older person, and it could be bothering you enough that it's causing you health problems. Okay, really getting to you, like the stress or something like that. Um, you know, when we're feeling like that overwhelmed, it's good to take a break from something. So if it's around your home, go for a drive, go see a movie, go visit a friend for a coffee. If you can, if you're able to, put on, maybe we can put on headphones and listen to music. Um, Sometimes it's from a person. So we just need to walk away for an hour, a day, a week to get perspective on it. Get that Queen of Hearts or Queen of Swords perspective on it because we're so all up in our emotions and it's like, and we really need to use our head here. Gain good perspective. And sometimes that is just a bit of distance, a bit of time. That's what I try and practice now because before I was very about reacting. Right away, I just fly off the handle and have a fit. But now I give myself time. I think, okay, I'm going to wait a day here. I'll wake up tomorrow and think about this again. I don't have to react right now. I don't have to let my emotions drive my actions. I can sit here and be mad about it. I can go for a walk and be mad about it. I don't have to, create a new situation out of this situation. So I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help in that way that might help you in trying times. This is for all water energy. I'm going to take just a couple cards, whatever jumps out of the Witch's Tarot, and then we are done, my angels. Look at that, an hour. an hour. But it makes sense. We're doing all water energy here, right? It does make sense. So, oh, there it is. There it is. Interesting, interesting. Let me think a second here, because when I was shuffling these before I turned on the video, because I hadn't used them before, so I had to shuffle like crazy to get them all, mixed up. I'm almost positive these two cards jumped out. Is it this one? Well, the Eight of Wands for sure, I know. So, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands is communication, okay? Eight of Wands is also action. This is action needed, all right? So you might get a call, an email, a text that is requiring you to act, okay? Now, isn't this funny? This is just what I said. And you may be tempted to react, all right? Be careful. Give it time. You want to you want to be real grounded when you decide what you're going to do or not do about the situation. The situation is someone is trying to get away with something here. They're trying to get the upper hand over you, over whatever the situation here is if it's the trouble at home, if it's at work, if it's in a relationship. Someone's trying to get the upper hand, and you're hearing about this, okay? You're getting wind of it, okay? And there's something that could require action, all right? It could have something to do with paperwork. Where was it back here in Scorpio? Had the piece of paper that required two people's signature. So it could be. So read what you are signing is my advice. Read every word. You can even make notes if you want. You can take a photo of it or get your whatever. But I'm just saying that there's something going on. Someone's trying to get the upper hand here, okay? And then there could be action required, but not reaction. All right? So, yeah. I got to tell you that in the past month or so, I go driving down a lot of country roads when I go and clean cottages and homes, and some of these roads are really long. And so I spend that time, I turn off the radio, and I spend that time talking to the universe or the creator. And one of the things I've been asking for is mental clarity. I really want clarity. I want to have a clear perspective on my options, my choices, my direction, which, how I'm going to proceed, that sort of thing, and how I'm reacting to things. I don't want to, I want to act, not react. Do you know what I mean? And that was a big difference to me. And so it's just really interesting. And I just wanted to share that with you, that's one of the things that I've been talking to the universe about. And this, it might help you to ask for that. And so that you're able to see this clearly, because I can see that you want to come out of your emotions. But you're an emotional person. This is so natural for you, Don't forget to forgive yourself. I have to do this often. Say, I forgive myself. I'm going to try and do much better next time. I forgive myself. So, anyway, my darlings, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. It'll be in the description box below. I love you bunches. I'm so sorry about being late, and I'm hoping to really figure out what this new thing I'm doing is. You know, I don't have it all figured out yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, and just give me a couple of months, and I'll get something figured here. Okay. Anyway, love you so much. Talk soon. Bye now.